360 Radio, Connected Radio, the Yee area. We are in the Cap City, Sacramento, California, beautiful home state. And what you looking for? Oh, shit, we don't want that. One? Yeah, we'll pass that over. We're here to, as long as you find it, you're good to go, right? Just watch that camera. Much love to Pretty Girl Shay. She was just in here with us. We played an exclusive from her, banging ass song, as well as the Pretty Girl vibe. She just dropped that. But we have another guest in the building. Let them know who you are and where you're from.
I'm LG from the Bay, West Oakland, California, Bay Area, stand up.
Nice.
Oakland, you know.
West Oakland, Bay Area. And how long have you been incorporated in this movement you're doing?
Since 93. Been pushing a hard line on independent music, you know.
93. So who are some of your influences as far as in the artist realm?
For sure, Tupac. Then I have to say Bathgate. Nas.
Play Bath on the radio.
Bathgate for sure. Master P. You know, Jay-Z. You know, a lot of the greats. Velion.
Oh, yes. I've been listening to Vel lately.
Yeah, Vel dope. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, Pac #1.
Well, let me first say that Bavgate was overdue for an interview in here, and he still is. So we still need to put that together.
Sure.
We had it booked, but I'd like to rebook that. So if you're listening, let me know. And I know that you're a friend of my friend Bank Money.
Oh, yeah, Bank Money, not your
money.
Not
your money.
Salute.
It's Bank money, pussy.
You feel me? Pussy.
Right, that part. Been rocking with Bank Money for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the record, when I talked to him over the weekend, I was at work, so I couldn't really correspond with him the way I wanted to. So sorry, but I fuck with Bank Money for a long way. It's many years. And we're here tonight to just talk about who you are, what you do, what you contribute. So you have many roles, so let the people know what it is that you contribute, what you have. Like you're CEO of iRapWorld.
iRapWorld Entertainment, that's the independent platform for independent music. I is for independent, so basically it's a platform to help independent music and artists, you know, strive and reach their full potential.
Okay, and then you are also an artist, so LG from the Bay. Obviously, your name has to do with where you're from.
For sure, LG from the Bay. Been rapping since '93. You know, my music is great, inspirational music. I talk about the streets, the struggle, the grind. You know, you got to really listen to my music to figure me out, and to, you know, just to share my story with you guys through my music. So. You know, if you're a fan of the music, I appreciate you.
How many projects or songs have you put out?
I put out about 20 songs. Right now I'm working on an album called The Legacy.
Okay.
Then me and Bank Money, we got an album coming out soon. I got a couple singles, you know. I'm doing a lot of features right now, too. So, yeah, I've been knocking out features.
And for your beat process, how do you pick what beats you're going to use?
Well, I have a producer, Sarby Chow.
I know Sarby.
Oh, you know Sar? Yeah.
Yes,
that's
I actually did an album review for them.
Okay, yeah. My
Good friends of mine.
nigga, Sarby Chow, you know, my engineer and my producer. Basically, I just tell them what I want to cook up, depending on what I want to talk about. You know, I usually write my music when I'm driving, you know, so it's all in my head. Then I go back. Then I'll say, hey, sorry, man, this is what I need, and he'll cook up, and it's history.
Nice. Well, they're very talented. He's a very talented artist.
Sure.
I've been rocking with him for many, many moons. So I guess that kind of answers. I was going to ask if you freestyle or if you write, but that answers that.
Yeah, I used to freestyle. LG stands for Lyrical Gravedigger, honestly. I used to rap battle back in the day.
Oh, we just had a rap battle, Bars Up.
Yeah, for sure. Bars Up. Yeah, I've been seeing that. But then I actually took my pen to the paper and really put it down and write my music. And, you know, it'll take me a day, or if it's a good song, it'll take me about a week, because I like to pour my passion and my craft into my music. I don't want to rush the process.
Absolutely.
So
makes the best music that way.
For sure.
And in about 1 minute, we're going to ask you some this or that's to get to know LG better.
Good.
They're quite entertaining, this or that's. And I had to read through them today, and I had to think to myself, I have to answer them myself. And they were kind of profound, you know.
Gotcha.
And I've been watching a lot of Survivor and Extraction and all those reality shows, and it makes you think kind of what would you do if you were in a certain situation.
Gotcha.
So I have some generic, just basic questions.
Okay.
So would you rather never age physically or mentally?
I would say mentally.
Okay, you would rather never age mentally.
Yeah, I already got the fountain of youth, so, you know, I just mentally, I want to make sure I'm on my A game at all times.
Okay, that makes sense. I feel like I would rather never age physically.
Yeah.
Just because even if it's just a graveyard up here, people still go off aesthetic. think for women especially. So I'm gonna pick that physical part.
Well, OGs make it too.
I know. I'm being vapid, or what's that term? It's very surface for that, but it's the truth. Would you rather speak all languages or be able to speak to animals?
I say speak all languages because I can go anywhere, everywhere, network, make money, live,
be successful.
Yep, eat some good food,
And there's more questions after this, so DJ Eddie Z, if you want to come in. Rewind button or a pause button on your life?
I say rewind.
You want to go back?
Yeah, I want to go back. I got to bring some people back, change a couple situations,
Smart.
So some people can be here today to see me live what I'm living right now.
Because you can alter if you go back to the past, not necessarily in the future, though.
For sure, and then I learn a lot too. It's a couple things that I would have done differently.
Right, be able to take the wisdom back.
For sure.
Yeah, that's smart.
For sure.
Would you rather have 1 year at war or 1 year in prison?
I say prison.
War is harder.
Yeah, war. It's not about being hard. It's more about just being strong.
The mental fatigue. Yeah,
for sure. And
I'm
then
sure.
You just come out and be a beast, and
Right. In prison, you pretty much, as long as I figure if I make a good friend in prison, I'm straight.
Oh yeah. Somebody wrap their arms
I'll
around
be safe, right?
You feel me? Yeah.
Or all these artists that have been in here, I make one call and be like, somebody do me a solid.
For sure. I got one of them that can do it.
I'm sure we probably know the same
For
guy.
sure.
Give up social media or eat the same meal over and over again for the rest of your life?
That's a tough one. Wow, because social media, I done made a lot of money
Same.
and networking
It's
on
my
social
life,
media.
really.
Yes, life. At the same time,
I have
you do need
another
a
list
break.
after this.
So I say maybe eat the same meal.
What are you
with a
eating for the
remix.
rest of your life? At least it'll be your favorite.
I gotta put the watermelon in there some way.
Yeah?
With chicken too.
Okay.
And flip it however many ways.
I mean, as
can
long as
flip
you
it.
eat that same shit
over and over
it's
again.
all good.
Yeah, it's all
you can
good.
have that.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel you on that one right there. We have another just basic group of questions I was going to ask you. So, do you know what the 4 pillars of hip hop are?
The 4 pillars.
Like the 4 basic essentials
of hip hop.
Yeah. I had to look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up too. Or you can share the game with me.
I'm gonna share it with you. So it's the DJ
Okay.
is 1, it's the MC is 2, it's the dancers,
Got you.
and it's the graffiti.
That makes sense.
And some may even say a 5th. What's the 5th? Wise one. What was the 5th modality of hip hop, Eddie? Fashion. That's right.
Makes sense.
Eddie threw that in because he's fashionable guy. Who is credited for coining the term hip hop? Do you know that? I had to look that up too. These are East Coast answers.
Oh, it's East Coast.
So that's why I didn't know it, because I'm West Coast till I die.
Hip hop. I'm gonna say, was it
Here you go. I think you might know.
hip hop? Talib? No.
Close. Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah.
His name is Keith Cowboy Wiggins.
There you go.
And he made up the term hip hop. Which hip hop group album was dubbed the most influential album in history?
Group?
And this is not, I'll give you a hint.
East
This
Coast?
is not East Coast.
It's West Coast. NWA.
There you go.
Yeah,
Which
come
album
on.
was it?
Niggas with attitude.
Straight Outta Compton. Yeah, Straight Outta
for
Compton.
sure.
That is all over the Google.
And it's crazy because I'm working with some legends from that era.
Oh, really?
Right now. Yeah, so it's a surprise. It's coming soon.
That's good.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have another Would You Rather right here. So we're going to do one more. So LG from the Bay, would you rather give up your phone or only wear Crocs for the rest of your life?
That's hella funny.
I'm a Croc bitch, so.
You crocking?
Yeah, definitely. I croc without it.
I think I rock some Crocs.
Nobody's giving up their
some
phone.
Crocs.
Nobody.
Yeah, you know what you could do with your phone? You communicate with your people. Make some money, enjoy some music.
You could probably design the flyest pair of
exactly,
Crocs.
for sure. Yeah, exactly.
If anybody's gonna make my Crocs, I'm gonna ask LaRussell to make my Crocs special.
He been rocking the Crocs for a minute.
Then he got a Croc deal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes,
That's
and he
crazy.
was wearing them before he got the deal.
Yeah, I remember.
Keep working, kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you rather live by the motto Hakuna Matata or YOLO?
YOLO.
Oh, you only live once.
Yeah, that's from being a youngster, and I went to Reno and we took $500 to Reno, came back with 10,000.
There you go.
You only live once.
You can't win if you don't play.
Exactly.
I use that logic on the lottery every week, and it never works. But it will one day. I promise. Would you rather live without the internet for a year or without air conditioning and heat for a year?
Ooh, the internet can go.
That was fast.
Yeah, the internet gotta go.
He said, I'm not hot and I'm not going to be cold.
No,
I don't know. I got a real, torrid affair with the internet, bro. Yeah. I might have to suffer it out and sweat some of these pounds off. It might just have to happen. Here's number 4. Would you rather lose all your old memories or never be able to make new memories?
Never be able to make new memories.
So the old is more important.
The old is more important. It's wisdom,
I understand that.
For sure.
That's logical. And then here's the 5th and the hardest one, I think. Would you rather have a job that pays poorly that you love or a job that pays really high that you hate?
Pays poorly, but I love it.
Second person to answer like that. Now, my greedy ass Mike could say the high pay.
Yeah, high pay.
I did it for a long time.
Yeah, I done took some high paid jobs.
I don't have it anymore, though.
Yeah, hey, you work, you work and you grind and do what you want to do and do what you love.
Amen. Thank you. Yes. Well, let's play some of your music.
For sure.
So what is the first song we're going to go into, and let's talk about it.
This song is called Time Back. Pretty much when you say hit the rewind button.
Yes.
I just want to, take time back so I can enjoy the earlier life growing up in Oakland and, just bringing back some of my people, those memories,
Yes.
So it's all about bringing that old school hip hop and music, the real music back too.
And this is Sarby.
Yeah, this is Sarby.
On the beat?
Yep, on the beat.
Much love, Sarby Child. Okay, it's your girl, MCE, DJ Eddie Z. Run that in. Yee! I'd like to get that time back.
It's called Time Back.
If I had one wish, I'd bring that old school back. Wishing I could get time back. Get time back. Man's gone and it's never coming back. Wishing I could get time back. If I had one wish, I'd bring that old school back. Wishing I could get time back. Get time back. Man's gone and it's never coming back. Wishing I could get time back. Get time back. Growing up young, with no worries. OGs playing dominoes, trading war stories. Sunny days, playing football in the street. Dripping sweat, eating ice cream in the heat. Mama couldn't afford the court to play basketball. We took a crate and nailed it back against the wall. Back then, we looked up to them B-boys and yelled 5-0 when we seen them decoys. Old schools, candy paint, street toys, rocking Adidas sweatsuits like them B-boys. Hit the corner stores just to get a soda, bag of chips and dry salami just cost a couple quotas. Water balloon fights and them super soakers, and when the street lights came on, it was over. Auntie always used to say, call me when you make it home. Asking mama, did he make it? If I made it home, wish I bring that old school back. Wishing I can get time back. Time back, now it's gone and it's never coming back. Wishing I can get time back. If I had one wish, I'd bring that old school back. Wishing I can get time back. Get time back, now it's gone and it's never coming back. Wishing I can get time back. Get time back. Summertime, fresh cut, fresh fade, white tee, blue jeans, new J's. It's the first of the month, mama just got paid. I'm saucy like the first day of school, hey. Couldn't wait to go outside and play. Mama in the kitchen, whipping up Kool-Aid, racing down the block in your socks, trying not to scrub. Listen to Tupac, California Love. Remember we used to play doorbell dish, and if we got caught, mama get that switch. Or boys against the girls, or get them dishes. We used to play house and hide and go get it.
House party, just cruising.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was inspired by, just bringing back that old school music and getting deep in the message and, just kind of bring time back. you
Is
know?
that available right now?
Yeah, it's on all platforms right now. It's called Time Back. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all the social platforms, all the digital media platforms.
Okay,
So,
dope.
yeah.
And then let's talk about your management role. So I know you manage one of my favorites, Maya.
Miss
Loman.
Maya.
So
for sure.
she's been in here before. Also has her daughter.
Yeah, for sure. Mama.
Super very. They're both just so charismatic and dope at what they do. How did you stumble upon her?
Well, Maya's family.
Okay.
She was introduced to me through my uncle Mike from Richmond, and he was like, "LG, I got somebody hot that I want you to meet."
Oh, you talking about Magic Mike?
No, the other Mike. But he knows Magic
Okay,
Mike.
I was
Yeah,
like,
this
because Mike knows Maya
Yeah, for
too.
sure. Yeah, this OG Mike. And, I heard Maya music, and then we met, and then I just started working with her. She turned up ever since, putting Richmond on the map.
She is, yeah.
She's been on a lot. She's been the last, 2 years she's been in it, going full force.
Yep, I met her. She came on the Knockouts 209.
Yep.
She was part of Knockouts 209.
Yep,
And Magic Mike referred her to me as well.
for sure.
So just like what a great recommendation to get from one of the kings of hip hop,
Yeah,
such a legend. Triple M, he's a great guy. I love him so much, Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
And he's history, like Richmond history, him and Calvin T.
Yeah, Calvin T. Yeah,
I'd
the
love to get
OG.
Calvin in here too.
Yeah, well,
So-
Maya's dope.
Managing her, are you like putting her out on shows? Are you helping with her music cultivation? What is your role?
It was from start to now. Basically, got her into recording. Some great studios, beats, producers. Got flyers made for her. Billboards. Hooked her up with a bunch of shows, and now she started her own label. I put her in the direction to start her own label. And then she's now managing some artists, and of course she's got My who's doing some great things too. So
Amen.
I just set her up to be successful, and just more hands on in the beginning, but hands off now because she can actually
Do her
things
own
herself,
thing.
for sure.
Right, absolutely.
For sure.
Well, credits to you because she's an awesome artist
Yeah, Maya's
and
dope.
very professional. So it takes a team for that. Not saying that you're not on your own, but when you have other people like looking out for you or checking in certain areas, you're gonna excel
Right.
versus non.
Yeah.
That's my thought on that. And as far as live shows, or I know you're promoting shows, do you have any shows coming up? Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, for sure. May 23rd, we have.
Oh, that's
the,
right.
Yeah,
I'm on that.
Yeah, you're here for that Rap for the Bag contest, all female hip hop contest. All the ladies coming out, doing their thing, going song for song.
Shay will be there.
Shay will be there. Maya will be there. We got Ms. Marvelous coming through. You coming through. So Vicious coming through. We got a lot of independent artists coming through there. Just to rap for the bag. We're giving away $1,000. So have to be at the Marina Lounge in Sassoon.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody come out to that. Support the ladies in hip hop.
And to follow that up, I'm not rapping for the bag.
Oh yeah.
Don't be scared. I'm judging.
yeah. And CMG too.
Oh,
CMG
yes.
will be there.
We were just talking about CMG today.
Yeah, CMG's dope
Oh my God, like
Yeah.
the history soundtrack of my life.
for sure.
So I know Marvelous, but I'm happy to meet CMG because I don't think I ever have. So,
Right.
And I know So Vicious too.
Yeah, CMG's dope.
But that's like a legendary person I've never met, never interviewed, nothing.
No.
So
you gotta
I'm
set
glad
that
to
up.
have that connection.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. On
For
a
sure.
funky expedition.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
Come on,
I know it
yeah.
by heart.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Just side and ride and take a little
Little
trip.
trip.
Yeah, we all know it by heart.
Yeah,
This
for
shit is
sure.
legendary. We wanted to talk about as far as the next song that you're coming into. Let's talk about it. Is it That Mean?
That mean.
Okay.
This is Miss Maya's featuring LG from the Bay. I do a lot of features, and when I do a feature, I want to help the artist, bring the song out. So me and Maya collaborated with this. It's called That Mean. It's one of the hardest songs in the Bay Area
Hey,
right now.
Who's on
It's
the
the
beat on that?
remix. Maya got somebody on that beat.
Okay,
Yeah,
and I don't mean to put you on the spot. So
yeah, all good.
we'll come back in after the song and talk about it. But this is Maya. This is That Mean featuring LG. It's your girl MC Yee. Let's run that in. DJ Eddie Z on the wheels, y'all. Yee. Tuss.
That mean.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
All
Yep.
good. All good.
Yep. And then, are you like popping on other modalities than Instagram? Do you like Facebook? Do you like...
I'm Facebook, Twitter too still. You
okay,
know,
yeah, I'm on Twitter somewhat.
Yeah, and then you know, I got iRapWorld.com. That's my site, so
Okay.
I'm reachable that way. But I'm popping on Instagram all the time. I network on there, meet a lot of people. You know, I'm a live person, so you can reach out.
iRapWorld does it have a website?
Yeah, iRapWorld.com.
Okay.
And I is for independent.
And that's people can reach out for like, for production and stuff like that. I mean, for booking.
Yeah, booking,
Okay.
features, magazine inquiries, billboards. All
I
that.
see you brought a One World with
Oh
you.
yeah, for sure. I'm actually area manager for One World Magazine.
Okay,
Me and
we
Caesar,
love Caesar.
yeah, me and Caesar doing
Hey,
our thing, man.
Caesar.
Yeah, shout out to Caesar. You know, One World Magazine. You feel me? Shout out to Bank Money. You feel me?
Much love.
Yeah, Caesar, man. He's one of our sponsors. He comes out to all our events, and then a lot of artists that I network with. I actually, you know, incorporate them into the magazine too.
Smart.
So shout out Caesar.
It's a very professional magazine to be in. Yes, sir.
There's
Appreciate
tracks
you.
on the flash drive that are on the 360.
Yeah, and I sent one over that should be have registered. It was just the other two.
Is it from a
It was from me.
G drive?
It may have been. Let's just do Derek King,
Like, okay, yeah.
and I'll
Yeah,
resend it.
for sure.
I'll airdrop it to you. Is that good? Can we do the Derek?
Yeah,
King
yeah,
one?
for sure,
Okay.
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm airdropping to you right now, Eddie.
This is called Bay With It.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we come back in, so you
Okay.
can explain it. But I forgot to tell him I did email him.
From the Bay.
I've been sliding all day. Got a bad bitch with me. She tryna come home where I stay. I told her I'm on my way to the Bay with her. I'm on my way to the Bay with it. I'm on my way to the Bay with it.
West side, throw that up. I'm from the Bay, we gon' hold that up. Grandstand, XO, Cognac, gon' pull that up. Who got the weed, nigga, roll that up. I'm to the Bay with it. I met this bad little chick from the A. She THF, we finna slide to the gate. Told her I'm from the town, that's where I stay. I'm counting bands, finna land in the O-Way-K. We back to LA in the week, touchdown, bust down to Marriott Marquis. Yeah, and I can tell she a freak. 50 shades of the base, slide the Ocean Beach, big drip from my neck, keep the shine on it. Wrist cold, wrist froze, got the time on it. LG from the Bay, you know I got the line on it. With the baddest bitch, I know it blow your mind on it. Yeah.
I've been sliding all day. Got a bad bitch with me. She tryna come home where I stay. I told her I'm on my way to the Bay with it. I'm on my way to the Bay with it. I'm on my way to the Bay with it. Pull up to Frisco. Hot grease, bitch, I'm popping like Cristo. She love my song, said her mind's a Cisco. Told her if she make it fit, then it's lit though. I got this water dripping all around. Say it look like I'm drowning. Ex niggas see me with a natty frowning. They knew I was a P, yeah, I'm big towny. Till I choose up, I can't lose up. No, diving in that pussy, just call me a school bus. Said she need a lift to the crib, not a Uber. Big black truck in the front when I pull up. Baby got ass, ran to that booty, yeah, you know I gave it praise. Roll up in the blunt, then I blaze. Cuban links around my neck, they think that I'm a slave. Yeah, I've been sliding all day. Got a bad bitch with me. She tryna come home where I stay. I told her I'm on my way to the Bay with it. I'm on my way to the Bay with it. I'm on my way to the Bay with it. Bay with it, Bay with it, Bay with it. Bay with it, Bay with it, Bay with it. Bay with it, Bay with it, Bay with it.
talking about bank money earlier, and he's tuned in. It's
Bank
not
money.
bank money. It's your money. It's not your money. It's the bank's money.
It's bank money, not your
Pussy.
money, pussy.
Part.
That part.
iRapWorld, Bank Money
Yeah,
Entertainment.
man, the album coming soon.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I've been watching both y'all for a long time. So
appreciate that.
that Derek King song was a jam.
I thank you for that.
A whole ass
Appreciate
bop.
that. Yeah.
Who did the beat on that one?
Sorry, Be Child.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and we got
Sorry.
some more too.
You got a hitter.
And we got some more hitters coming.
That's really
Me
dope.
and Derek King got about 4 more.
And I love the vibe because it's a Bay Area vibe.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and I made that song because I felt like a lot of artists come to the Bay and take away from the Bay.
Right. Let's
So
give back.
we giving back to the Bay. You
Amen.
know, on our way to the Bay.
How was it like working with Derek King?
It was great. I actually knew his dad, rest in peace. And, you know, we worked together. And then me and him just vibed. His dad told me he had a son that did R&B.
Mm-hmm.
And then we finally connected. And, you know, history. We're making history, for sure.
I heard that. So we had kind of a question. I had asked Pretty Girl Shay the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I asked her if she had a label, what group would she choose? And she didn't have a label, but you kind of do have a label. So lightweight,
Yeah,
you
for
could
sure.
probably relate to these questions. But the first one was, out of these two, which group would you pick if you had a label? This first one is Saweetie, Simba, and OGZ. That's like the first group of people that come together. And then group B is Kamaya, La Russell, and Haiti Baby.
I say Kamaya, La Russell, Haiti
Second
Baby.
choice on that.
Yeah,
I'm
Kamaya's
going to.
family.
I'm taking OGZ.
Yeah, he's taking OG. Yeah. Kamaya's family and then Haiti Baby, you know, he be coming with it.
I love Haiti
Yeah,
too, though.
Haiti Baby be
I've been
coming with it.
soliciting him for an interview for hella long, so
Right.
stalking his ass. And then we had just some classics as well too. Like if you had to choose between the Gap Band and God damn, I forgot the fucking other one. We were asking like Gap Band. Shit. Where did we put the Gap Band, Eddie? Oh yeah, Gap Band or Kool in the Gang.
Ooh, the Gap Band.
Who would you would choose?
The
The Gap Band?
Yeah.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Oh, I gotta go with Mike Jackson.
Okay, I might go with Prince.
Yeah.
Sorry. Madonna or Janet? Jackson.
Janet. Yeah.
Oh, I might go with
Janet.
Madonna.
Yeah.
Genuine or R. Kelly?
Oh, that's a tough one. I had to
Genuine
go
R.
with
Kelly. Even this is prison R. Kelly too, though. Fuck it.
yeah, it's R. Kelly. Let's get it. Let's get it.
And that part, and then
Yeah.
we had like 2 more because we were talking about this earlier too. We said, damn, it was Jodeci or what was the Rough Edges?
Well,
What was the
all
name?
you gotta do is
Jagged
say
Edge.
Jodeci.
Jagged
Jodeci,
Edge.
yeah.
Okay, Jagged
KC,
Edge.
JoJo, all them. We
Yes,
gonna do that.
definitely. If you did have a choice of any of those people, we're blessed if we had either of those people
Right.
on there.
For sure.
And then, as far as I had some other questions written down for you,
Mhm.
blunts or bongs, we kind of discussed. You're not really, you don't really
Yeah.
toke no more. But
Yeah,
when
but-
you did,
Well, it was crazy because my first time smoking was with my grandma and my cousin. And
now
it was
that
a
could make
bomb.
me feel kind of strange
It
too.
was a bomb. You feel me?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, orange soda, all the shit.
Bongs were, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
bongs
that
work.
was in, yeah, and that was my experience in Vallejo. So shout out to the
We
Vallejo
love
magazine
the
street.
707 on mine for
sure.
sure. Do you write or you freestyle? We kind of answered
I write.
that already.
Yeah, I write.
But you can freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle for sure.
We do have some time when we bring people in here to freestyle. So
Okay.
if you ever come in here and you want to freestyle, send a beat ahead of time. We like
Gotcha.
you to pick your own beat.
Okay.
Would you rather have 60 fans that spend money or 60,000 fans that don't?
Oh shit. I say 60,000 that don't.
Because they're going to spread the word.
For sure.
That's how I feel
yeah,
too.
They're gonna turn it into something.
And finally, the question of the hour. Would you rather have money or fame?
Money.
Me too.
Yeah. Money.
I would rather have money because you can buy fame
Yeah, for sure.
with the money.
Or you already famous.
If you got
know.
enough money, you're hella famous.
For sure.
Like Elon Musk shit.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Even though he's odd,
Yeah.
he's rich as
I'd
fuck.
rather have bank money.
Yeah, he
You
got
feel
bank
me?
money for sure. Well, it's definitely a pleasure to have you in. So let's plug,
Appreciate
before we
that.
play your last one, let's plug everything you got going right now. All your sites, thank who you want to thank, all your shows,
Okay.
everything.
iRapWorld.com is the platform. Everybody check it out. I want to thank my family, One World Magazine. Salute Caesar. I appreciate everything you do for me, bro.
We
Shout
love
out-
Caesar.
Shout out to Bank Money ENT for believing in me, giving me the motivation, you feel me, to keep it going. Shout out to my producer, Sorry B. Child, you know what I mean, my engineer, my nigga, my boy Telly. Yeah, man, I thank my fans too. You know, my family, the wife, the kids. You know what I'm saying? And thank the people, because without the people, I would be nothing. You know?
Amen. That is in finality. That is where it's really at.
For sure. And I just encourage everybody to really listen to my music. You know?
Yeah, let's do that. Because I honestly, when I first met him, I met him as a promoter. I met him at the Mac Mall Doobie. Well, I met him beforehand for the Mac Mall Doobie and Young Lay show. And it's like that show just happened to fall on my birthday. Yeah. And I'm a super Mac Mall stalker, so I would have seen you and met you anyway.
Yeah,
but
we
talked prior to me coming there, and it was a packed house.
Yeah, it was.
And to see Young Lay again on stage was a phenomenal thing.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
All three of them are like, that's the history of Vallejo.
Right.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from anybody else, but I grew up on Young Black Brother. I grew up on Doobie, E40, everybody in Vallejo, Muggsy.
Right.
Muggsy was just here last night too.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Muggsy. Salute Muggsy. He was on
it
one
was
of my
just a
shows
great
too.
show. Like, you threw a great show. There was a great crowd. Everyone was hype. You know, D-Shot was the host. Caesar was in the building.
Yep. We got
DJ
more
K Style.
Yeah, we
Super
got more
dope.
shows coming soon too. So y'all make sure y'all check out iRapWorld events. Shout out A-List Music, Mark Elliott, DJ K Styles. You feel me? And yeah, that's my plugs. iRapWorld.com, LG from the Bay. Please stream the artist music.
Amen. Stream everybody local that you can find.
Yeah.
We also have a new magazine that's right over there. I can't grab it right now, but Addicted to Vinyl is the new magazine from DJ Derek B, and it is catering to the DJs. So if you have a DJ in your life that needs a magazine catered to what they do, make sure you hit me up, because I've got a line on that. Bank Money, I can't play them off the fly, but you can email me and I can play it next week. And Fex a Million tuned in. I see you. I was just with him at the battle this Saturday. We just had a battle this Saturday.
Yeah, I seen that.
D-Lo was one of the performers and one of the judges. Mac Mall, one of the performers, and he watched. So it was dope to watch D-Lo and Mac Mall watch the battles.
That's crazy.
Because they were like, "Ooh!" Like everybody was reacting.
Right.
It was super dope.
Yeah.
So we do Bars Up twice a year. This is our 4th annual event.
I gotta come out.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
for
would love to
sure.
have you. We have vendors. We
Okay.
have Birds Barbecue, and we always host it at Oak Park Brewery. They always host us, and they support the community as well. We give away scholarships. We give away money for domino competitions. We give away money to the Cypher winners.
Okay.
So it's definitely a look.
That's
So
what's up.
I'm glad to be involved in that, and that's probably my next show. I used to do a lot of shows, but now I do more just like I just attend shows. I don't really host anymore. Other than I'll be judging at your Rap
Appreciate
for the
you
Bag.
For that too. Yeah,
Yep,
thank you
it's
for
all
coming out
good.
for
Much
that.
love.
Yeah.
I'm glad to come hear the ladies rap. I'm a horrible judge though. I'm gonna have to be like Marvelous.
Hey,
What do I do? What do I
It's gonna
do?
be a tight show too.
I'm too
I-
nice.
I'm talking. All these ladies are coming with straight heat. So just
I'm
come
scared.
out.
I know
yeah.
who they are.
Yeah, they dope.
Yeah,
Dope artists.
they're all dope.
Yeah.
So make sure you come out to his event. That's at is it Marina
Susun
Lounge?
Marina
in
Lounge.
Susun?
Yeah,
Yeah,
May
Susun.
23rd.
May 23rd.
Come out. Eventbrite.com. Get your tickets.
These women will be rapping for a pot of money.
Yep.
Yep. How much
Prize,
money?
$1,000.
$1,000
Yeah, we're gonna break it down, and then we got some more exposure for them too.
Nice. Yep.
know.
And we'll be contributing to that as well. So
Sure.
360. We're gonna play your last song. So let them know what the last song is.
This song is called That Mean. Me and Miss Maya. I'm on the remix, so we brought it together, Richmond and Oakland. We doing it live with That Mean.
That mean
Salute
DJ
Miss
Eddie
Maya.
Z on the wheels. We got that last song now. That mean LG from the Bay. We're gonna take some pictures and we're gonna get some video in.
Okay.
And shout out to the caterer again, Mix and Fix
Oh
in
yeah,
916.
yeah. Mix and fix it.
916.
916.
Banana pudding all day long.
Yeah, for sure.
That mean, yeah, that mean, that mean, that mean, that mean, yeah, that mean, that mean, that mean, really on the block, run it up. That means really checking why. What you say? That means running up this good. That means come for me, I send my doula. Big fat. That means stacking, running up a bag. That means eating cash farm on you. That means baby girl, sit back. That means your nigga wink, he might get nine. That means he really wanna hustle from the block. Green fingers getting money, round clock. Don't want your nigga for myself. Want him for the bag, nothing else. That means your nigga my money machine. Stay turning in bands, stacks green. Tummies ain't ever That means.
Stack your motherfucking grands up.
That means.
Stay focused on the check.
That means.
Keep your foot on their necks.
That means.
Stay solid, don't hate.
That means.
Separate the real from the fake.
That means.
VVS, stay shining. Shane Cole about to blow on these diamonds.
That means.
I got it out the mud.
That means.
I was on the block with some thugs.
That means.
We pulling up in all black.
That means.
You haters better fall back. I soaked up the game that they told me. If you young, I'm an OG.
That means.
Private jets when we take flights.
That means.
We on the yachts with them great whites.
That means.
Poppin' champagne, rosé pouring.
That means.
Whips foreign, engine roaring.
That means.
We in this motherfucker turned up.
That means.
Don't get this motherfucker burned up.
That means.
Presidential, bust downs. Going beast mode when we touch down. LG and Miss Mine, we getting rich.
That means.
Do the money dance, fuck it up, sis.
That mean, that mean, yeah, what? That mean, that mean, yeah, that mean, yeah, that mean, early morning, self-car, that mean, doing the dash, to the block, that mean, stacks, money in the machine, that mean, busting bricks, onion.